Hello, Louisiana beer reviews. We're looking at an old favorite, a revisit.
But not really a revisit, because this is the base beer for this,
Right.
which we just did a review on. So we want to talk a little bit more about the base beer, this beer that's actually used to make this.
Yeah, I mean, it is a
This
revisit.
rocked in at $8.99 a 4-pack versus this is $20.99 a 4-pack.
$8.99, $20.99, $8.99, $20.99.
Right. Same beer,
Well,
additional
same
flavors.
base, at least.
Additional flavors.
Well, you know, Buffalo Trace does that with their Buffalo Trace whiskey, and then they build a lot of different things on it.
Oh, of course, they are. Most of your beer companies out there will have what's called a base beer, and they'll build from that. A local company around here, Beater Springs, has the same characteristic with their base beer.
They did that too?
Oh yeah, they have a base beer, and then they build flavors from it. So we're probably gonna run up with the same profile on this one. Oh, look at this one coming through a little fudgy. But anyway,
Would be weird.
go ahead. You can belly up. Don't matter. Just a little bit. So. Okay. So this one's coming in at, was it 8.4, 8.3, 8.3% alcohol and 60 IBUs. This is a winner chicken dinner all day long. $8.99 you get 4 of these guys. And like, again, this is the breakfast stout, which is basically a coffee stout. Now I hear a lot of companies, when they're making these coffee stouts, they have to go with decaf rather than caffeinated, because caffeine actually acts
Well, yeah,
like
they
a
had that
freebasing.
problem with. Remember, they had the problem with the Four Locos.
Yeah.
The high ABV,
Yeah.
and then the caffeine. And some college kids who have no kind of self-control, they were drinking like multiple 24-ounce cans of it.
Yeah.
And then the caffeine was making their heart race and all that.
Right.
It was like insanity. You know, why would you do that? Okay. Anyway, don't the college kids read the bottle,
Wow.
the can that says a serving is 5 ounces? Okay. This is a double chocolate coffee oatmeal stout. Oatmeal stout. Bottled in August, 8.3, 60 IBUs.
Mm-hmm. So what we're going to get with an oatmeal stout is going to get that creamy backbone that you get from eating a bowl of oatmeal anyway. Some folks might refer to it as the oatmeal slime, and others might say,
Yeah.
hey, it's like okra, you know, there's a slime to it. But really what it is, it's a creamy note that gets put on the tail end of this beer.
Now look, a few little things. Flaked oats, bitter and imported chocolates, and
Nice.
2 types of coffee.
Oh,
I don't know what
Wow.
types. I don't know what coffee it is.
sounds fancy.
Yeah, and
does.
there's no disclaimer on the bottle about malt beverage with artificial flavors either.
Now you just get a beer.
Smells like what
Smells
I remember.
good. Yep.
Roasted malt. Got a little of the
It's very,
oatmeal.
very similar to the KVS we just tried.
Yeah, just tamped down.
Yeah, it's just toned down. There's not any. I don't want to make a huge comparison to it, but you know the obvious flavors that are in the KVS are not in this one. But I'm smelling a lot of similarities with this. It smells great. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. You know,
Okay.
same as the KVS. It's dissipated. It's going down. Nice bubble lacing on the side. Nice thick black beverage. So let's go ahead and try it.
It is a lot different in the flavor though, because there's none of that heavy maple syrup or
Right.
chocolate fudge
But the fudge is in there.
flavor, at least.
I am getting a chocolate note. I'm getting the coffee. I'm getting the creaminess where it's almost like it's, if you have, like we have the local New Orleans style iced coffees here. And those iced coffees are
guess that's
different because
everywhere.
they're very cream involved.
And can't you go to Eastern New Orleans and get the Vietnamese iced coffees?
Yes, you can. And those are super strong because those are like espresso.
I never had that.
Oof. Well, next time you go get you some of that Don't Fall. Go on out there and get. I think it's the next little place down. It's like a little grocery store. You can get that cheap. Good. See you on home.
It's a medium body. It's really not a heavy bodied, and it's medium dry finish. It's kind of simple. This beer is kind of simple, but there's nothing bad about simple. It's not all like
You know,
fancy
some
circus.
some of the
peanuts.
greatest things around are made on 3 to 5 ingredients. You know, a lot of chefs when they cook, they say limit to certain ingredients, just keep it simple. Because once you start adding too much in it, it gets complicated, and you kind of lose what it's there for.
There's a little char, and
Yeah,
it's enjoyable. I mean,
I think that char we may be getting from the roasted coffee beans. Sometimes when they roast a little.
yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. If you drink the Guinness Foreign Extra Stout, which is a little bit weaker than this, what you'll get on that beer is a lot of black cherry flavor.
Yeah.
You don't get that on this.
No.
And plus,
This is just straightforward, creamy. You know, like I said, it's kind of like an iced coffee to me. Just missing that maltose.
yeah, it's simplicity.
Solid.
Its
Yeah.
simplicity is enjoyable.
It's real simple. It's few ingredients that are there that marry together. The alcohol is really good with the flavors. The chocolate the chocolate notes being obviously dark chocolate aren't overpowering, and then the coffee matches well with it. So I gotta give this an A.
I'll give it an A. I'll say about 95 out of 100.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this about a 95, 96 too. It's delicious in its own right, and if you like coffee stouts, you know, like we're saying, the simplicity of it, which makes it really, really good.
And as with most ales, it's sticky. Like I got some on my hand and
Yeah.
I feel a stickiness.
Yeah, I got a little on too.
So I
yeah.
don't love that. But are you with us on this evaluation?
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, so we probably kind of went backwards on this. We should have done this one first and then the rich, fudgy, artificially flavored one second, but we didn't. So that's the situation we're dealing with. But we're still happy. So Le Bon Temps Relais, a most excellent product from Michigan, and I've been to Michigan a number of times.
Right.
And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.
Yeah. Thank you, Detroit.
So what?
Detroit.